Okay, so let me share my screen with you. Right. So French seems French is actually pretty different from our English. Okay. Hmm. So first of all, we are going to check the normal alphabets. Right. You see French alphabets. When I gave you the video also, I showed, showed you the same thing. Right. You can see this. I am sharing the screen.
Right, right.
So the pronunciation is a bit different. A becomes A. Okay. A, A. So it's, and then if we have to use a word for it, so we would say avio.
Okay.
Okay. B becomes,
Happy.
it's B. So bato. It's called boat, right? The spelling is batio, but we say bato. Pronounce it as bato. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Then C is say, and
Mhm.
the spelling is Ciseaux. So this is Cizo. The pronunciation is Cizo. Okay. Then D is they. It's they don't. Right. It's written like Dindon, but it's they don't. Turkey. Turkey is a bird. Then
Mhm.
is your R. It's examen. Okay. Examen. Okay. Exam. Examen. We got it. The N is not pronounced. Then F is fromage. From F is F. Okay, F doesn't change. So the word we can use is fromage. So fromage is our cheese. Okay, G is spoken as Z. G is spoken as Z. So it's Zera. Giraffe, but it's spoken as Zera. Okay. Then H becomes Ash. H is not pronounced in French.
Okay.
So it is Ibu. The owl, it is pronounced as Ibu.
Mhm. And
These are
then why it is written as Ash, like it
that
is
is
not
how they.
pronounced.
That is how when they say H, they don't say H. They say Ash.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay, okay, Ash.
H is
Right.
not pronounced. Right. So it is that is why when we speak H, so we say Ash. This is Ibu.
Ash.
H is
Okay.
not pronounced. I becomes E. Okay, I becomes E. So this is EB idea. Okay, we pronounce it EB.
Mhm.
EB. J becomes Z. So it's Jaguar. Okay, pronounced as Jaguar. Jaguar is pronounced as Jaguar. K becomes Ka, so it's kangaroo. Okay, kangaroo is kangaroo.
And
I remains I. It's called behavior for a book behavior. Okay, then M remains M, no changes. It's Monsieur. We say Monsieur, Mister. Okay, then N remains N, no change again. So it's Namibia. Namibia is called Namibia. O remains O
mhm.
again, no change. Occupy, but the R is not spoken. Okay, we pronounce that.
Okay.
Just give me 1 second.
Right.
Sorry for the interruption. Okay, so O is we pronounce it as occupy. Right here we don't speak the R. It occupy. Pa becomes
Right.
A, pardon. We call it pardon. Right?
Partner.
The N we don't pronounce. We pronounce it.
Okay, N is what's your thing.
Here we don't pronounce it. Pardo.
Okay.
Q remains Q. So we can say Kat. This Q-A-U-A-T-R-E is spoken as Katre. Pronounced as. So that means four. Okay. Pronounced as Katre. R becomes air. So rose, rose. So rose is actually the pink fire in French. Okay. Not the flower. S remains S, no change. Sinje, monkey. Sinje is our monkey. T becomes te. So called as straw. Right? We pronounce it as straw. Train.
Wrong.
It as straw. U becomes U. Remains U, but it E is given a bit more force. U. Okay. So it's uniform. Uniform is uniform. No changes. V becomes way. It's wash. Wash is our cow.
Wash.
Cow. W becomes W. It is known as W. Okay. Okay. Wi-Fi
Yes.
is spoken as VP. VP.
V.
VP. X become X. Xenophobe. Xenophobe. The I and E is not spoken in there. We pronounce it as xenophobe. Prejudice. Xenophobia is prejudice against citizens from other countries. So we pronounce it as xenophobe. That's Y becomes egret. It's called U. U for eyes. Plural eyes. U. The X is not spoken. We pronounce it U. U. Z becomes Z. Okay. The Z. So zebra. Zebra is zebra. Now simple introduction. Like so suppose two of us are meeting. So I would ask you, Komosawa, how are you? First introduction is a bonjour. Bozu. Okay. So for good morning, for good night, every time they say bozu. Okay, when they meet someone, like we say how? Hi, sorry. We say no, hi, how are you doing? So they say bozo, komosa. Right. So bozo, komosawa. Komosawa, how are you? And this is written as bonjour, spoken as bozu. Right. This is basically when we greet someone. Hi. Okay. Right. Like in Hindi, you say namaste in the same way.
Yes.
They say hi. So they also for giving respect also there is bozu. If they meet a friend, then also they say bozu. Okay.
Okay.
Then, suppose we are meeting, so I'm asking you, Como sao? How are you? Right? Then you would answer, Jave bien. I am fine. Okay. And then you would ask me, Evu, what about you? So I would say Jave Ossi bien. So Ossi is oyster. Okay. Oyster. Easy. Okay. Then when we talk about ourselves, we first of all we pronounce our name. Right? So I would say Jamapai Jack, Jamapai Robert. My name is Robert. Or we can say just we Robert. I'm Robert. Okay. Okay. Then when we meet someone in a formal manner, suppose we are meeting someone in a company, or suppose we are meeting for the first time. So what do? We give each other respect. Right. So I would ask you, Como vu, appear vu. So this vu and this tu, they both mean the same, but vu is used in order to give respect, and tu is used with friends or people whom we meet every day. Right. So I would ask you, Como vu, appear vu. What is your name? Because we are meeting for the first time. Right. And when you meet your friend, then you can just ask them, Tu tapai ko. What is your name? Okay.
Right.
Yeah. So tu and you both mean the same thing. You. But just like in Hindi, we have aap, right? When we meet someone for the first
Yes.
time, we say aap kaise hain. In the same way, we say komovu aapyo. Mean the same thing. But vu is formal and denotes respect. Okay. Tu is informal, used with friends, right? Informal and used with friends or people you meet every day. Hmm. Friends or people you meet every day. Okay. So now we move forward. We discuss our profession, right? So more profession or engineer, right? We write it like this, and we engineer. French pronounce it as engineer. Engineer. So my profession is engineer, right? Travail is work. Okay, travail means work. So W and E are not spoken here. We pronounce it as travail. That's okay. We are silent. Travail means work. So Ja travail in Nagara. So Nagara is a company, it's a Japanese company. So I can say I work at Nagara. Okay. So Ja is used for I. Okay. Ja is used for I. You can say Ja travail, whichever company you work for, TCS, okay, or your what do you say, Amazon, any company you can. So now my studies, I would talk about my educational qualification or what I am studying. So JAMA, HUDA, engineer, JAMA, HUDA, engineering. Engineering, I am studying engineering. JAMA, HUDA, Daya, France. I am studying French. Okay, JAMA, HUDA, Daya, France. So this is called France. I am studying French. Now where do I stay? I stay in Noida. So Ja Abite. We call it Abite. The H, as I told you, is not pronounced. We pronounce it as Abite. Abite. Ja Abite. We pronounce it as Abite. Ja Abite. Daya Noida. It's Noida. I stay in Noida. Okay, you can say Ja Abite, the Gurgaon or anywhere. Daya Gurgaon or wherever you stay. Ja Abite. Daya Inde. Inde is India. In French, it's called Ya Inde. Okay. Okay. So I stay in India. Now, how many languages I can speak? Japan, Anglo. This is called as known as Anglo. Anglais, sorry, and Anglais, Français, pa, do Russe. Russe is Russian. So I speak English, French, and a bit of Russian. French pronounced as Français, Anglais pronounced as Anglais. Okay. A becomes O. In pronunciation, in writing, we write it like this. So Ja means I, Moa is me, Mu, as I told you, formal way of saying you, to inform. Now some salutations, greetings, Bianco, see you soon. Dame is tomorrow. So see you tomorrow. Bonjour is your hello, welcome. Hi, as I told you. It's a way of greeting someone. Pronunciation, bonjour. Sayu, hi. Now I would ask you, where do you stay? Who abite? Who. So this is called abite. Right? The Z is not pronounced here and the H obviously not pronounced. Okay. We pronounce it as abite. As abite. Okay.
Okay.
Now I would ask you, what do you do? So this is called case. QUEST, this sign, we use a lot of signs are used in French. Okay. We use this sign. Then semicolon, CEQE, case. Together, this is known as case. Okay. So case and pay. It is spoken as pay. Case buffet. Okay. Case buffet. It's spoken like this. What do you do? So you would say, Ja travaille, Daya professor. You are a professor of biotechnology, right? Chemistry. Okay. So
Yes.
you would say, Ja soy professor Daya biochemistry. chemistry. Okay. Or you can say ja travaiye daya profesio a biochemistry. Okay. And if you want to take the name of your company, then you can say or add in it or TCS. Ja sui travaiye a profesio daya biochemistry or TCS in TCS. So I work as a professor of biochemistry in TCS. Okay. Or in Amazon or any. So case two, then you would answer. We, so this yes is called we. Okay, it's pronounced as we. Okay. OUI pronounced as we. Easy. Non is no. Okay. Then I would ask you como tayevu. So this is the formal way of asking como tayevu. The pronunciation is this. COMA TAYU How are you doing? And you will say, if you remember, Jave bien. I am fine. Okay. Jave bien. I am fine. Okay. Then another greeting is your on. So these are your salutations. Okay. Greetings. In French, we call them salutations. Okay. Pronounced as salutation. Okay. Written as salutations in English we write. In French, we pronounce it as salutation. But we write it like this only. Okay. Jave bhaiya, I am fine. Then we add more greetings on Sean. So this is pronounced as on Sean. On Sean. On Sean. Nice to meet you. Written as ENCHANT, pronounced as on Sean. Nice to meet you. Au revoir. Goodbye. So say clear. Say clear. Is it clear? Okay. So how do we give respect to someone? For monsieur, Mr., monsieur, or madam, madam, mademoiselle. Okay. Okay.
Yes.
And mercy is thank you. Mercy beaucoup, beaucoup. We call it mercy. Sorry, we call it mercy beaucoup. Beaucoup. Pronunciation is beaucoup. Pronunciation is beaucoup. Okay. Mercy beaucoup. Thanks very much. Right? Or you can say thanks. That is your mercy beaucoup. Okay. Then we come to how do we describe the days of the week. So this is known as Yajur, Daya, Seme. So in this Jur, the S is silent. Okay. S is not spoken. It's spoken in Jur. Yajur, Daya, Same. Okay. It's not spoken. And Same is spoken as, you can say, if we saw May, that's SEMAI, Same. Okay. Okay. But written as SEMAIN, but spoken as Same. The N is not, S is not spoken in June, and Same is spoken as Same. Days, week, Same. So Jures are your days, Jures are your days, Jures are days, and week are Same. Okay. So different days. The first is Yandi, that is our Monday. A is not silent. Then Mardi, Tuesday. Then Markradi, that is your Wednesday. Then Jadi. So Jadi is spoken as Zadi. It's written as Jadi, Zadi, Jeuidi. But as I told you, J is spoken as Z. Z. So Zadi. Zadi is Thursday. Okay. Then this is our Vandradi. Vandradi is Friday. Then comes your Samdi. This E is not spoken here. It's pronounced as Samdi, Saturday. Oh, I have already written. Sorry. Samdi is the pronunciation. And Dimanche. So this is spoken as Dimanche. Sunday. Okay. Pronounce that dimanche, dimanche, Sunday. But the spelling is written as dimanche. Then we come to months of the year. Ye Moa the Yani. Moa are your months. Moa months. Okay. Yani are year. Months of the year. D is used for the year. Short. So this is known as dog year. You get as dog year. Okay. Pronounce that. Then comes the February. So R is not a spoken word. Now that February. Then Mars is March. Okay, sorry, Mars is basically March. I'm saying in French it's spoken as March. You understood, right? March.
Yes.
Then April is April. Okay. May is May. Written as MAI, spoken as May. Okay. June is spoken as June. Okay. It's our June. It's spoken as June. January, February, June. Okay. Then this is spoken as Zui. Okay. It's our July. It's spoken as Zui. Okay. A is not pronounced here. It's our July. Zui. Then August becomes Ut. It is written like AOUT. In between there's an apostrophe, but it's spoken as Ut. That is your August. Okay. Then this is called September is spoken as Septembre. Septembre is the pronunciation. Okay. September. Octobre. Octobre is the pronunciation. So in French, the French is very sophisticated. In English, we put pressure on T. In French, we don't put the pressure. Like in Hindi, we have ta and ta. So French uses ta more in comparison to ta. Okay. Yeah. So October. October. So French uses in this manner. You can say that French pronunciation sometimes are more closer to French uses ta. So now, how do I write ta in English? I don't know. So you are try to understand, right? The Hindi ta instead of ta. The Hindi T is T here instead of forcing. Let's say on T. It uses ta instead of ta. Now November, right? November. Then December. So it's spoken as pronounced as November. And December is also pronounced as December pronounced as December. Okay. So these are your months of the year. The Moa, the Yan. Okay. Janvier, February, March, April, May, June, Juillet, Août, September, October, November, and December. Okay. Easy. Is it?
Right.
Yeah. Then when we say good morning, bon mate. Okay. Pronounced as bon mate. Bon mate. Okay. Written as M-A-T-I-M. Pronounced as mate. Bon après midi. S is not pronounced. Good afternoon. Okay. Bon après midi. Bon après midi. S is not pronounced. Good afternoon. Then good evening is your bonsoir. Pronunciation is bonsoir. Okay. Normal greeting. You can say that segregate them. No? Normal greeting. Bonsoir. Good evening. Bon nuit. It is pronounced as nuit. Good night. Okay. Okay. Now
Yes.
we don't understand anything. We say repete. Repete. That is not. Repete. Say vous please. Repeat please. Repete. So in repete, pronounced as repete. Repeat please. Désolé, sorry. Excusez-moi. Excuse me. And pardon, pardon. Pardon. Okay. Then bon journey. So bon is used for good. Okay, bon good. Bon journey. It is pronounced as bon journey. Good journey. Bon voyage. Bon voyage. Good journey. Bon voyage is a very famous French term. Used for good journey. So if we ask you to introduce yourself, we say présentez-vous. Okay. When we ask anyone to introduce themselves, we say présentez-vous. So you would say je suis. Suppose I would say je suis Robert. Okay. J'habite dans Noida. Je travaille et journaliste on Disney UTV. UTV. Okay. Je. Now I will talk about some languages which I speak. Je parle anglais, français, russe et après the IMO. IMO is German. Okay. Je parle anglais, français, russe et après the Hindi. Hindi is Hindi. Okay.
Okay.
Fine.
Yes.
This way, so you would have to practice a bit. It's the first day, so this must be right odd to you. So, quelle est votre nationalité? Right? We ask someone. This quelle is written as like this is spoken here. Quelle est votre? The pronunciation is nationalité. So what is your nationality? Just in the end, a boy would say in the end, a girl would also say in the end, but the girl would pressurize upon the end because there are double N. In writing, you could write NN. Just in the end. You would also say just in the end, but you would write NNE. I'm an Indian. So in the end is masculine, in the end is feminine. Okay. When it's spoken, there's not much difference, but in writing, you would have to remember. Okay.
Okay.
Then I would ask you, Kya yang, who Parya? Parya is speaking. Okay. It's pronounced as Parya, that is not speaking. And Travai, as we discussed, work. So how many languages do you speak? You have to say Japan, then you talk about the languages you speak. Okay. Anglais, Hindi. Okay. So Japan, Hindi. Hindi is called Hindi. Anglais, Français, Russe, Portuguese. Espagnol. Espagnol is Spanish. IMO, German. Okay. It's pronounced like this. IMO. Shinua. It's pronounced as Shinua. Shinua is Chinese. Chinese. Okay. Fine. It's okay. Or it's okay. Then some numbers in French. Zero is spoken as zero. Okay. One becomes un. Okay. I had given you the video of numbers, right? You went through that.
Okay.
No, I'm asking you, did you go through that video? The numbers video?
No, actually, I couldn't. I'm working till 5 or 5:30. I
Hmm.
get time in the evening. I was doing.
So one is spoken as the, sorry, not the one, the, right? The pronunciation is the. The, for to throw up. This is called pronounced as throw up. Three is pronounced as throw up. Cat, as I told you, cat is four. Pronounced as, already writing in Hindi. If I can write on Hindi, it could have been easier. That English software. Yeah, cat. You call it cat. Okay. Pronounced as cat. Right? This is five. Five is spoken as Cinq. Cinq. Pronunciation is Cinq. Okay. Cinq. Then six. Pronounced as seas. Pronounced as seas. Written as SIS. Pronounced as seas. Seven. Become set. Pronounced as set. Okay. It's set. Then HUIT is eight. Pronounced as wheat. Okay. Wheat. Then nine is pronounced as nuff. Okay. Pronounced as nuff. And 10 is pronounced as these. Sorry. The, sometimes you can pronounce it the, or you can also say dua. Okay, it's okay. Dua. Or the also, both you can. D-E-U-S. Then these. Written as D-I-S, pronounced as these.
Yes.
Now, suppose we talk about our family members. So, father. Father is your père. Okay? Your père. We have this kind of sign in French. When you install the French keyboard, you will get this sign. Mother is your mère. Again, above we have this sign. Son is your fille. It's spoken as père, your père. It's spoken as mad. Okay, so now in here it is fille. The A is not spoken. Okay, it is not spoken. Okay, again the daughter is also fille. Again your double I is not spoken. Okay. But in writing you have to remember the spellings. Okay. Brother is your frère. Your frère. Sister is your soir. It's pronounced as soir. Husband is your mari. Wife is your fame. Your espouse. Okay, spouse. Suppose is your spouse. Okay, in English we call it spouse. Husband, you can also say your echo. Then X is not spoken. Your mari. Okay, but your mari is used more. Okay, so this is a bit casual. This you can ignore. Then your extended family, grandparents. So yes is plural. Okay. Yes, grandparents. Grandfather is your grand-père. We call him grand-père. Okay. Grand-père. Your grand-mère. Right. The D is not spoken. Grand. Yeah, grand-mère. Yeah, grand-mère. Great-grandfather. Yeah, arrière. Grand-père. Great-grandma. Yeah, arrière. Grand-mère. Grandchild. Yeah, petit. Petit means small. Enfant. Infants in English, we call them enfant. Yeah, petit, enfant. Pronounced as enfant. Okay. Petit, small. Grandchildren are small. Grandson. They are petit, P. Okay. P is the boy, the son, granddaughter, ya petit, E. So in the daughter, an extra E will come. Uncle becomes oncle. Aunt becomes tante. Great uncle, ya grand uncle. Great aunt, ya grand tante. Nephew, ya nephew. If he is a boy. Niece, ya niece. Niece remains niece. Your male cousin is ya cousin, pronounced as cousin. Okay. Female cousin, ya cousine. Okay. Ya cousine. So let me tell you something. Here is used for your male gender. Okay. Here is used with your female gender. Okay.
Right.
These things are important. And yes is used with plural. Okay. And your A, singular A, dot, and after this apostrophe, it is used with vowels. Like in English, we have vowels. Same thing French. Right? English, I, O, U. Okay. Okay.
Yes.
This is the same thing. But it is used with vowels. A, E, I, O, U. So oncle is starting with the O, so A and then apostrophe. Okay. Arriere is starting with A, so A and apostrophe. Okay. These things we have. So the French are very sophisticated. So before everything they write like this, they will add and yeah, yes, yes is used with plural, yeah, with vowels. Yeah. Okay. This is normal introduction. Introduction. We call in French introduction. Okay. Okay. Now let me show you something different. So body parts, right? In French, how do we call the body parts? They are corpse. They are corpse, body. So body is just considered to be in the male gender. Okay. So they are corpse. They are bras, arm. They are may, hand, singular hand. They are jambe, yeah. J becomes zo, jambe. Okay, as we discussed. They are feet, foot. Now the anchor is feminine gender. Okay. So yeah, Chevy. Again, double A is not discussed. Feminine gender. So now,
I suppose the screen is freeze.
what? Okay, okay, sorry. The screen.
Right.
I'm so sorry. Right. Actually, when we move from one I think document to another, it freezes, so you have to share it. Now you can see it's better.
Yes. Now it's clear.
Your
Yes, yes. Now it's clear.
corpse is your body. So body is considered to be the male. Your bras, arm. Your male, one hand. Okay, singular, one hand. Your zombie, your pig, your foot. Your Chevy. So pronounced as Chevy. Okay. Double I, yeah. CH is pronounced as S and double I, E, or double I, you can say, is not spoken here. Here, those is your back, your ventre is stomach. Your ears. Again, you see the O is here, so O is the vowel, so A and apostrophe. Your nails. Nails is your nose. Then, as I told you, use, we call it use, use. Eyes, two eyes. One eye is eye. Pronounce that. Okay. Now there are different kinds of pronunciation in your, what do you say, French, because just like English, French also had a huge empire. So like the English are known as Anglophone people, French are known as Francophone. Okay, Francophone. So even in India, if you see in Pondicherry, they came, right? And in Africa, they had a huge empire. So there are different pronunciations. In Quebec, in Canada, the Quebec province is the province where the majority of Francophonies, they are known as Francophonies, French-speaking citizens stay. Okay, so everyone has a different pronunciation. The French is spoken in Paris. It's called the Parisian French. It is different from your Quebecian French. Okay, and then there's the African French. Okay, then there is the Indian French. Okay, French is spoken in Madagascar. So these are all Francophone people. So sometimes they call us I, and sometimes some people also pronounce that E. So don't get confused if you see somewhere E. Okay, but in formally we try to make it E. Okay.
Right.
No. E is also okay in the spoken. A bit of casualty is okay, but in writing we have to be more formal. So writing is spelling always remember. Okay. So you are now also a part of the Francophone world. Okay. So basically, see, this is your A1 syllabus, like what I'm doing. You greet people, you talk about yours, like we talk about our values. So today we did these things. We spoke about our family members. Then we move forward, talk about our rights, engage in a simple buy and sell situation, ask about the day. So days we right, day, time, date. Days we did, right? Your Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, right? Today, Yandi, Mardi, Vendradi, okay, Radi, accept and refuse, you fill some forms, write a simple postcard, then your alphabets, number, family name, given name, residence, right? Your nationality, profession, marital status, countries and cities, your hobbies, family, time, prices, weather, climate, date, days of the week, description, colors. These are all written in French. The alphabet, yes, nombre, ya nom et pronom, ya adresse. Adresse is your address. Yes, object, date, ya jour, ya semaine, yes, description. So same thing I have translated. Yes, saison, okay. Saison.
So this is like A1 is going to whatever the levels are. So is it? So
Just
my main purpose is to.
No, I'll say just. Yes. Yes, repeat.
Like my purpose is to appear for the TEF for TCF exam, right?
Right.
Yes. So for that, I need to cover like all the levels before, like A1, A2, B1, B.
Yeah,
Then after that,
TEF is very advanced, no? Right.
okay.
So there is actually no shortcut, right? In the A1, even if we go to a shortcut, right? In A2, B1, B2, and C1, there's no shortcut. So many people give after C1, and some people give TEF after C2. But C1 is okay. By C1, you are just like a native speaker, near native. Okay.
Right.
E2 is
So
done.
how is that? Okay, how is that going to be evaluated? Like, where is am I going to prepare according to the TEF or am I going to prepare according to the levels?
See, the point is these levels are part of the TEF, so they are not different, right?
Okay.
They are not different.
Right.
The thing is that suppose English or any language is there, we are preparing for a test. That is true. But someone who has never spoken English, that person has to start from the beginning. No. because there would
Right,
be
right.
speaking also, and there would be listening also, right? So in listening,
Okay.
even the best of the people sometimes make mistakes because there are many accents. Okay, and we don't
Right.
know that what they would speak. They might speak something simple, but then suddenly they start speaking very hard French. Okay, so you have to watch French
Okay.
movies. You should read French newspapers. Okay, I mean, but reading
All
that will
right.
come with time. I will tell you the books that you should download, or maybe if you can
Okay. 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 Fine.
buy. So we have to understand the grammar also. So this
So
is
it's,
proper
it's
process.
from the basics.
Well, yeah. So I mean, you are new to this language, right? So it's
Right,
not
right. I
about,
have to be proficient first
yeah.
in the language, then I can think of the different
And
basics.
TEF is our ultimate aim, but before reaching TEF, these
Yes.
steps have to be covered, right? So this
Mhm.
ER
Right,
verb
right.
is very important, right? I and you forms, just like there are in English. Then interrogation, then negative words are there in French. Then your
Mhm.
masculine, feminine, singular, plural. How do you fit the adjectives, right? Possessive. These things you have to understand. Otherwise,
Okay. Right.
then even speaking topics, first encounters, as we discussed, greet someone, introduction, right? Talk about your daily
Mhm.
life,
Mhm.
describe an object, person. These are simple things. These can be easily done. It's basically when you come
Mhm.
to the grammar that then people need to work a bit harder. Okay.
Right.
Okay, let me
Okay.
show you something different. Hmm. How to write postcard? How do you write email? Informal you, formal you, where they have to be used, right? Sorry, I would like. What is it? Okay, these things are important. Rituals, traditions. Okay. Okay, see. So just showing you, okay, because every number you won't be able to understand so fast. I sent you the video also of the same thing. Right? These we had done. Now this is
I,
ons for, oh sorry. Again, that actually when we
okay,
started.
I've gone through the syllabus actually. The one.
Not save us. I'm showing you the numbers after 10.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, I'm sure. But just showing you because everything you won't remember on the first day. Just show.
Mhm. Right.
On is 11, dos is 12, tres is 13, 14, 14, kens, right? C is this set, 17, 18. So 17, 18, they start writing the different manners. It's not like English where there's one word for everything. This set,
Mhm.
10, we are 7. These is our 10 and set is our 7. So these set, they add them. 15 again they add 10 and 8 this week.
Mhm.
19 they add 10 and 9 this now. Then 20 is known as when, right? When a, when the, when through 23.
Mhm.
Then comes your tronte 30. So this is going simply tronte or tronte the coront or corontes.
Mhm.
So it seems easy. Now suddenly you would see that after 50, after it crosses 60, 60 is known as Swason, 50 Senkon. After it crosses 60, what it does, number 70 to 99, they start counting. They start
Okay.
adding numbers to make a new number. So to say 70, you have to add 60 and 10. Swason these. Then it becomes 70. Then you add 60 plus 11. So Swaso Aeons. This way they start doing. Swaso this set. Then in 80 what they have done, see in 80 what they have done, the word for 80 is quatre. If they have multiplied 4 by 20. Okay, quatre is also there, 4
Right.
and 20 is also there. Then quatre vont un.
Okay.
So these things they are doing. Right. Then in 90, what they have done, 80, again they have added 10. First they multiply the 80 with 20, right? Then they multiply the 20 with 4 and then they add 10. Then they add 11.
Mhm.
In this way they are doing. Say 100. 100 is known as song. 1000, mil, 1 million, 1 billion is milliard. So in this way, so the numbers are also a bit tricky. Say 40, it is 50, it is okay.
Mhm.
Then they start adding, then they start multiplying, then they start doing all these things in the numbers itself. So that is
Yes.
why they say that French is very sophisticated. So what did the French do? The English dictionary, it was made in 40 years. The French dictionary was made in 400 years. The French
Okay.
consider themselves very sophisticated. In simple words also, they would describe everything. Even the numbers they are describing. Okay. So this is why French takes a bit of time. Okay. I would send you these documents so that you understand it in a better way.
Okay. Okay. And one more thing,
Hmm.
the classes will be like, it will be individual sessions, or like
Okay,
how
okay.
do you conduct the
Discuss
sessions?
that. So now I think we can stop the recording. Okay. Thank you for being a
Yeah.
part of it. Let me just now finish the recording. Okay.
Okay.